Okay, we are at episode 8 of Love You Teacher. A good and important reminder that if you're seeing this on YouTube, this is months away from when I'm doing it right now. It is now Saturday, May 2, 2026. If you want to catch it on early access or literally catch it on the day or the day after, go to my Patreon. I'll put the link in the description. So let's continue with my recap. So anyways, it is episode 8, as I said. Today is Sun. Sun is talking to his puppet lion Solar, telling him about his day and how he is now currently staying with Uncle Pubmek, but telling the puppet that if you look at Pubmek, you'll think that he is a kidnapper. Meanwhile, Pubmek in the background listening to everything. So Pubmek saw Sun that is happy. Then Pubmek took the guitar happily, ready to play it. And as soon as I saw it, I'm like, Pubmek, really? Isn't this too early? Let the boy have some time. What I'm saying is, for you don't understand why I'm saying this, is because of Pubmek knowing the exact music and whatever it is that he needs to play to bring back Solar every day. And I mean every day when it's Sun's turn to be on that day, Pubmek uses that to wake up only Solar, clearly saying that he doesn't want to be around Sun, he wants to be around Solar. To me, I did not like it. It's just that he's forcing Solar to come back, which technically I didn't want that. But then Pubmek uses it as a disguise, saying that, oh, I know the full version of it and you need to listen. Now Sun was happily to listen to it, knowing darn well poor Sun is not gonna be fully listening to everything. When I saw this, now hear me out. Now, if there is a book, I've never read the book, but if there isn't, if I am the author, I would possibly say that Sun and Solar never actually exist. Like, they weren't supposed to survive with the mother. Reason why I say that is because someone spoiled it in X or TikTok that with Last Twilight, it wasn't supposed to be a happy ending. It was supposed to be a sad ending, and Mark was supposed to be gone and donated his eyes to Day, making it like a sad drama. But because we don't work with the book and we want a happy ending, we revert it somewhere. So if I were to think that there was a book, I think Sun weren't supposed to survive it. And if the puppet wasn't there, then yeah, Sun weren't supposed to survive. Sun was supposed to go with his mother. But since this is a cute and BL drama, yeah, Sun is surviving. Now, like I said, Pubmek always, every day, he turns Sun into Solar by playing the guitar. Now, on days that it was Solar, it doesn't mess with him. But each time that Sun comes out, it's Solar. So they changed the calendar to make it only for Solar, which is good and all, but at what point are we gonna stop and let it just go with the flow? I mean, yes, I get it. Solar is teaching, but didn't we learn from the last time that Solar is not really happy knowing that he's taking over too much? He already did take over from age of 7 to up. And I already feel it for Sun, the way he wakes up finally as a 7-year-old, but when he wakes up and look in the mirror, he realizes he's in an adult body. He's already shocked already, knowing that he already aged, but in his mind, he is 7 years old. He doesn't know nothing after being 7, but Solar does. But Solar doesn't know anything before 7 or 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You understand what I'm saying? Solar is the one that took over from 7 and up. Sun is the only one that just stopped at 7. So you could at least just give him a moment in his adult life, because clearly, I don't know. I think I want some point in time that maybe both minds come together so they can actually, because I'm trying to think, if Solar never existed and we were with Sun, wouldn't be too negative in a relationship? Because Pubmek is a negative person and Sun is a negative person. Only Solar is more the bright person, but he mostly gives people happiness, not them giving him happiness, if that makes sense. So all the teachers and students are out, and Solar is counting the students. I'm assuming it's an event they're getting ready for. And Solar said, "Are we missing anyone?" And all the little students says, "What about Sun?" And you can look at Solar's face. He's really sad because he is supposed to be both Sun and Solar. Even the principal, Z, and Public is looking at Solar and the students. Solar seems to be very sad that Sun is not around his friends. So he promised the kids that maybe next time, which is the next day, Sun will be coming. He's promised them that because they want to see Sun. You know what's crazy is the fact that Solar mother says that Sun was never a positive kid. He never had friends. He never liked to hang out with people, and people never wanted to be around him. Yet right now we have kids out here calling and asking for Sun. Like, what did Sun do differently that he never did back then? Because clearly he shows as a happy kid. So what are we missing back then and now? As promised, Sun came, and of course Elsa and the friends recognized him as they look at it. Must be the outfit. What I did find off with the outfits though, if you're trying to make sure this adult body is a 7-year-old, why give him a big people watch? Why not give him those little kitty watch, the digital one? Why it have to be a big people watch? I'm just saying. Anyways, you see how happy he is? He wasn't a happy kid when he was 7. Literally the body of a 7-year-old. I don't know what changed. I really don't. Anyways, before they go to class, Elsa and the other friends sees like a treat cart across the road and ask if Sun would like to join them. He was happily because he was looking at Public as a way of asking if can he go. So Public gave Sun like a money to go. But when they came back, Public noticed that Sun never bought the treat. Sun told the public that he's going to use the money to buy a toy. Now, keep in mind, this is important later for why he said that. Let's go on. Now, this is the part that really bothers me. So here comes the principal yelling that she's late, then stopped, go back, look at Z and Public saying that they're late for a meeting or something, right? But ain't she supposed to be the head of the school, the principal? Why is she late? She's supposed to be the first one there. Okay, so the meeting is basically them talking about what to do with the talent show. I feel like we already did a talent show already. But anyway, they're gearing up for the talent show. The principal is telling who needs to do what. Since right now it is Sun, then Paul Meg is in charge to get in charge of the talent show and the students, and of course Z is offered to help. But don't make things too perfect because of Z OCD. But anyways, things are going great. I do wish that somewhere along the end of the drama or somewhere close to the end of the drama, the real principal comes, because he's taking too long to find himself. But as Z and Public went to where the section of everyone is and preparing and doing the decoration and helping the students with whatever talent they're supposed to do, it is chaos. And yet Public mostly thought it would be easy. Luckily Z was there because he basically helped everyone. Where Public, I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Not really as much as Z. So thank God for OCD Z. Because if it wasn't for him, I don't know what Public would have done. To be honest, showing up, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something, but not enough something. Now, after everything is sorted out and organized, here comes Sun with his puppet lion Solar, saying he wants to participate in the talent show as well. But Public said no, because at that time Solar would be there and he's supposed to be there, so he doesn't want Sun to be there. And of course Elsa and a friend heard that Sun wants to perform, but he's not going to be at the talent show. So Sun said he wants to perform now to show people what his talent is and how he can do the puppet. Now Sun is performing with the little puppet Solar, and he's doing great. I think if his mother was alive, she would be proud, mostly because she is the one that invented Lion Solar. If she wasn't in a depressive state, she would have been very proud. And looking at it now, I think that is why Sun is attached to Lion Solar, because his mother is the one that invented it, and I think it's a part of her why Sun is so attached to Solar, the Lion Solar. And I think that's why Solar keeps switching in and out. But I just can't wonder why Sun is not trying. I don't know. He knows stuff, but we're gonna get to why I say he knows stuff. Continue on. So it's the next day where Solar is here, and Solar was on the phone, but his facial expression, I don't know who he was talking to, but we're gonna find out later. This is an important part for later. Anyways, Pommek came and he didn't want Pommek to know what he was talking on the phone about. So Pommek decided to let's get ready for school to go to this talent show. And if you notice on the calendar, there's not much sun available on the calendar. It's more like solar. Anyways, they were being so cute, feeding each other's dessert, or was it fruits, until they're getting ready to go to work. This part I like because Solar can see himself as Sun acting what he was doing with the talent show. I do wish they would have done more video take a video of Sun so that Solar can see himself act as someone else. I'm not sure if they do it, but we the audience do not see it. Okay, let's talk a little bit. Now, see, the more we're getting close to the end of the drama, the more I'm getting scared of it, because we can't have Sun. Because if we have Sun, Pommek will be miserable, and Pommek doesn't know Sun. He knows Solar for 7 years in the relationship. And I think I said before, I feel like Sun wasn't supposed to exist anymore. I think Sun already passed with his mother. But because of the in and out past every minute with Sun, Solar, Sun, Solar, Sun, Solar, I feel like Solar should be the one to end off the drama. Because Solar is the one that actually kept the body alive, if that makes sense. Sun did not survive. Sun actually went with his mother. That's what I feel like, and I feel like somewhere along the line we are going to have to say goodbye to Sun. Now, the talent show is great. Everyone has some unique talents until we see Elsa and her friends, and I'm like, what are their talents? They started doing the Christmas Carol thing, and the way they were doing it, if you watch the 2004 movie with Lindsay Lohan, the Mean Girls, where they go on stage and they're dancing to the Christmas Carol until the CD scratched and it keeps bucking and bucking. That's exactly what they did, exactly how it happened. And Z was like, wow, they did exactly as the movie. I'm like, yeah. But then the music stopped and they froze because they don't know what to do. And here comes Pommek, starting with his guitar, singing the actual Christmas Carol. And I'm like, Perth out here singing and using his English. As soon as the Christmas Carol thing ended and Pommek finished singing his song, he looked and he noticed that Solar wasn't there, wondering where the hell Solar went. The thing is, Solar went to talk to Four and King, because they're supposed to be next to go on stage. But Ford's father didn't show up, and he's sad because he doesn't want to go there and his father didn't get to see anything. He started saying how if his father doesn't love him anymore or he doesn't want to see him anymore, but that kind of touched Solar a little bit, but he didn't show the expression. Instead, Solar said he will do something for Four by film it and send it to the father, or try to FaceTime the father so the father can see. Makes it easier. It got them to agree and they both went on stage. Okay, so Four and King are doing their dance, and unless the principal's camera can do motion stiffness, like when you move up and down, it's still. Yeah, I don't think that principal is catching anything. The amount of blur and shaking on that camera, I don't think Girl is catching anything. The next performer is Pommek. Solar did not know Pommek was going to perform at all. So the song that Pommek decided to choose to sing is the very song that actually brings Sun to Solar. It's an interesting thing to choose. I obviously did not like the fact that he chose that song, but I mean, hey, it's an OST for the drama itself, so why not? C and the principal managed to convince Solar to go on stage to sit next to Pop Mech while he's singing this song, because basically, it's not just about for talent, but also for Solar as well. And also, I should kindly remind you that while the principal is filming, the OCD kicked in to realize that the principal had the cover on the lens of the camera. So basically, the whole time she was filming everything, she didn't catch anything. But I'm shocked. Like, did she not see that she wasn't seeing anything? Like, she had that screen thing open. So what the hell was she seeing? Anyways, while Pop Mech is singing the song, Solar looked in the audience and saw that forefather did came, but then somehow there's something wrong with Solar. He started shaking, and he's remembering the accident with his mother and how his father left him. And there was a letter that he gave to Solar's mother. On the letter it says he's giving Solar to the woman to take care of him. Now, I think the father said that because he's glad that the person that was there wasn't son. It was Solar. So he used that as an advantage, knowing that his son doesn't know him, to leave him. It was a lot of trigger thing going on, and Pop Mech didn't realize that until the puppet drops. Then he realized something was wrong, and others realized something is wrong with Solar. The sad part about it is Solar tries to fight the urge to not so turn into sun, but I think the memories and the tragedy triggered it to turn into sun, which shocked Pop Mech, because Pop Mech knows that you need to sleep to turn into another person. So he's trying to figure out how the hell sun came about. Son is literally panicking, and he doesn't know how he got there, because remember he was asleep at home the other day. So why is he here now? Everything is going crazy, hyperventilating, and then he just left the stage. When Pop Mech catch up to Son was hyperventilating, he was crying, he's telling Pop Mech that he's scared, because while Son was running away trying to find safety, he was both getting memories from his past life as past child as a 7-year-old when he got in an accident with his mother. Those memories are clicking in. Plus, those are tragic memories clicking in. Also, combining Solar's memory with those. I think the tragic memories are actually combining the memories of Solar as one. Like, they're slowly turning into one, and that's the part that scares Son, because he doesn't know any of those memories. All the memories that he has, he doesn't know any of those. Wow, GMMTV, you sure know how to schedule the emotions of these drama, because yesterday, Friday, literally we just watched Only Friends Dream On, where we see Rafi was crying in Rome's hands. Now we're watching Love You Teacher, where Son is crying in Pop Mech's hands. Like, you know how to schedule them. Okay, after they managed to get Son to sleep, Pop Mech and C and the principal, what was it called? The Sponge Bath group decided to talk. We got impersonal, we getting sad, because Pop Mech literally tells them that he's trying hard, but everything is just too much. He admits that he feels like he's forcing everything. He feels like he's the one that putting a lot of pressure on the situation. But he also admits that going in between trying to take care of Solar and Son, it's taking a lot of toll on him himself, because it is hard, and he's trying his best to do certain things that he himself finds that it's hard to do. He also said that how he feels like thinking about this and saying it out loud, saying that it's hard to take care of someone is tiring. He's tired of doing this. He wants everything he just wants Solar as just one person, because he's navigating himself to taking care of a 7-year-old, trying his best to make sure the 7-year-old is okay, but then switch around, trying to focus on who is who. Is it the 7-year-old today? Is it his boyfriend today? It is so stressing. Meanwhile, while he's saying all that, he feels like he's blaming himself. He's blaming himself. He feels guilty for even thinking all those things, because he wants to do this, but at the same time, is tiring. He's not saying he doesn't want to do this, but it is tiring trying to take care of two personality in one body. Anyways, he said, judging by how what Son experienced, he experienced, I think he said anxiety, a lot of something trauma. And he could tell that Solar was the one holding it in without telling everyone so they can, get scared or didn't want to startle anyone. Now, I'm loving how they are actually coming up with the symptoms. We did not go to therapy. We did not go to the doctor. No, we figuring this out on our own. Both actors, Santa and Perth, their uniqueness of showing emotions is different. But trust me, he hits the same way. It's in the heart. You can definitely feel the pain through both actors, whether they don't show it the way that Santa showed it when he cried. But when Perth cries, it's like a silent cry, but you can feel it, like he's holding it in, but at the same time, he's acting more tough, if that makes sense. Both actors, their emotions are a lot different when it comes to acting, but again, it hits the same place where it's supposed to hit, to the heart. I'm so glad that Solar came into Podmec's life, because if it wasn't that, then Podmec would actually hold up his emotion and get sick. He wouldn't come up with the sponge bath code word. He wouldn't show his emotions to everyone. This is why I'm glad that Solar came into Podmec's life, because Solar was the one that told Podmec, you need to have someone by your side, at least to show vulnerability in front of them, cry, ask them for help, stuff like that. And trust me, slowly but surely, Podmec is doing exactly that. And I do hope we have a happy ending, because the way I'm making it sound like, I feel like somewhere in the end that we're going to lose both Sun and Solar. Okay, so Solar wakes up and sees that Podmec is holding his hands, and Podmec wakes up and sees that Solar is up. Solar apologized because he told Podmec that he knew things was going to happen. He felt it, but he didn't want to scare Podmec and ruin the old talent show. He feels like he is the reason why Podmec is so worn out, and he feels like he's putting a lot of pressure on Podmec to both take care of him as a two individual, like its own self as a 7-year-old, and then going back to being Solar. He does wish that he does have one person, but he doesn't even know who he wants, because on one side, the 7-year-old son never fully got to live his life. But on the other hand, Solar is basically a make-believe person that took over someone else. He's basically taking over someone else's life, if that makes sense. Okay, picture this. Solar is the puppet. The puppet covered the original person's hand. And you're basically taking over someone else's form. But if you take off the puppet, that's basically the normal right person. But over time, when you're taking over the person, no one really knows how the real person looks like unless you take off the mask, right? That's basically what's happening for Solar and Sun. Now, remember when I said that Solar keeps getting back and forth memories of his past self, the 7-year-old son, and in the memory he keeps remembering about the accident for Sun and a letter from Sun's father that Solar mother has. You realize what I'm saying, Sun and Solar differently, because they are both different parents. Sun's parents is different from Solar parent. But anyways, Solar happens to have that letter and gave it to Podmec, saying that he wants help with it. Now, remember when I said that Solar was on the phone and was talking to someone, but his face never really showed of a happy face? Turns out he was talking to his mother. His mother was rearranging the house, and she's looking to sell it, I believe. And she said she found a letter that that Sun's father gave her, and then Solar asked to get the letter. That's how he got the letter. Also, there was a time when Podmec asked why the reason, but Solar never told Podmec and tells Podmec that the reason he's sad is because his mother is selling the house, and he's fear that his mother might get scammed by a scammer. It's amazing how long this talent show lasted until night. Well, all shows are like that. But anyways, since the parking lot is full in the school, Pobmek parked outside. So Pobmek says Solar should wait here until he goes for the car. But Solar grabbed Pobmek's hands and said that he needs help to cross the road. He explained that ever since that accident, he never gained the courage to cross the road because it's a trauma to him. So it's triggering the fact that he doesn't like to cross the road. Now, remember the day when Sun came because all the student misses Sun, and Sun came the next day, and Elsa and our friends saw like there's a treat cart across the road, and Palmet gave Sun the money so he can buy the treat. So remember when I said keep in mind that important part when Sun came back and he told Palmet that he didn't want to buy anything because he's saving the money to buy toys. Turns out it wasn't about that. It was the fact that he has trauma crossing the road. Now, you're probably wondering why Sun is afraid to cross the road when he can't remember anything about any accident. No, but the body remembers. Remember when Palmek and Solar met in university and he played the song, The Body Cries, but Solar doesn't know why he's crying? It's the same thing this way. The body is about a muscle memory. The body knows, but the mind doesn't know why. So, yeah. Little by little, they're helping each other getting rid of the problems that they have. Because if you remember from the start of the drama, it was mostly Pobmek. But now we're getting through to Solar/Sun's story. We're still not over because I'm pretty sure next week episode we're still on Sun and Solar because we're trying to figure out how to get Sun and Solar as one person. And that one person that we want fully is Solar because let's be honest, Solar has been just from 7 to up. We can't keep a 7-year-old in a big body trying to navigate life as an adult when he has the mind of a 7-year-old. You understand what I'm saying here? And how are we going to get the relationship going with a 7-year-old and Pobmek? It doesn't make sense. Okay, it's the next day. The next day, we're going on a journey because Solar asked Pobmek for help. So remember the letter that Solar gave Pobmek? It has an address that can lead to Sun's father. Maybe they can get some answers through Sun's father because clearly we can't ask the mother, right? We need some information. We need to know why this father did what he did and never looked back. Or maybe he did look back, but like in secret. I don't know. But we're going to see what's happening. We're going to see how this turns out because clearly we need answers. A big reminder. First of all, if you reached this far, thank you. But if you're watching this on YouTube, this is months late. But if you want to get an early access, you can go on my Patreon. I'll put the link in the description where you can go to find my Patreon and kind of support the girl out here. Thank you. As always, this is Samantha, the introvert. Please like, subscribe, and comment what you think about the drama so far. Give me your ideas. For those who are a book reader, because by the time you're literally watching this, it is literally months. So it's okay to spoil or do whatever. Tell me what you think. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts of the characters. Tell me what happened in the book. Spoil it for me. Spoil it. But for those who don't want the spoilers, close your eyes. Don't look. Oh, P.S. For those who are watching it on Patreon and you're probably wondering, why did you put that part in it? We're already on Patreon. Why are you telling us we're not watching it on YouTube? Yeah, I'm not editing that part. Sorry. So just everything that you're seeing on Patreon will be on YouTube. Again, for those who are watching it on Patreon, thank you so much. For those who are watching it on YouTube, go to my Patreon. You'll definitely catch an early access throughout. I'm telling you, you won't miss it. If you love me of what I do on YouTube, you're gonna love me on Patreon.